Hi everyone, I'm Krista and welcome to my video on crystals for traveling. So this includes traveling by airplane, car, boat, train, all modes of transportation if you are traveling a long distance or even short distance. And if you need some extra support from the healing properties of crystals, I'm going to show you which ones are really good for traveling. So I would like to just talk a little bit about jet lag first. So if you're traveling by plane and you're going across different time zones and maybe you have different stops or layovers that are adding to your travel time and you can become fatigued and tired, I'm going to show you some stones that are really good for jet lag. So the first one I'm going to show you is a piece of hematite. So this is a beautiful shiny gray-black stone, okay? And that is a really good grounding stone. It's really good to help alleviate jet lag. So if you're feeling tired or having a hard time adjusting to different time zones in the place that you've traveled to, or if you're returning back home again, carrying that in your pocket or also sleeping with it under your pillow is really good to help you to adjust to that. It's also a grounding stone, so if you become ungrounded when you're traveling, and sometimes it's easy for that to happen if you're trying to pay attention to a lot of details, then this stone will help to keep you calm and grounded while you travel. And it's also protective, so it will help to protect you in your travels as well. The next one I'm going to show you is a little piece of blue turquoise. So there it is, okay, just a lovely piece of blue. And that's actually natural turquoise, so you want to be mindful that if you are buying turquoise from a crystal shop or online, just make sure that it is natural and not chemically colored or treated, okay? So turquoise is also a really good stone for jet lag, so when you're feeling that fatigue and that tiredness is really coming over you, it will help to give you a boost of energy. And I love turquoise as well because it also is a good stone to help heal fear of flying. So if you have a fear of flying and you get anxious and nervous, that stone will help to release the nerves and the anxiety and the worry that you might have. Or if you have, scenarios of doom and gloom going through your head, about traveling, that there could be an accident or some kind of disaster, that the turquoise will actually help to release that from you and will help you to be calm in your travels and grounded for that. So it's mostly for fear of flying, but if you have a fear of any other kind of travel, so even fearful of getting in the car or going by train or by boat, then this will also help to release those fears. Or if you just get anxious, the day before you're traveling and you feel fearful or worried, then carrying that in your pocket or placing it under your pillow when you sleep will also help to calm you down. So really good stones to have in your travel kit. Now, if you are someone who suffers from travel sickness or motion sickness, I'm going to show you a few stones that are good for that. So the first one that I will show you is Aquamarine. So Aquamarine is just a gentle kind of greeny blue stone. You can see it right there. It's very gentle, it's very calming. It works on the digestive system, so really good if you get fearful or you have nerves or worries, some thoughts that start to create some anxiety, and then that anxiety affects your stomach. So maybe you start feeling nauseous or you have diarrhea. This stone will also help you with that. So, carrying it with you, working with it a couple of days before traveling will help to ease that, and then working with it on the day that you travel will help to ease that. So you can just carry it in your pocket, wear it on your body, or you can wear it as a piece of jewelry. If you have a piece of jewelry in the aquamarine, that can work wonders as well. Another one that I will show you is chrysoprase. Okay, so this nice green stone, sometimes you'll find it in a little bit more of a yellow tone. And chrysoprase works directly on the digestive system, so the stomach, the bowels. So if you're feeling nausea and let's say you have motion sickness and you're on the train and the train's going back and forth like this and you think, oh, my stomach, or you're on, a boat and the boat is, going up and down with the waves and you start feeling queasy and sick because of that, then you can take your chrysoprase and you can just gently, rub it in your hands, You can actually place it on the area of your stomach or abdomen where you're feeling that nausea, that queasiness, and just rub it in counterclockwise circles over that area of your stomach, directly touching you and your body, and it will help to alleviate those feelings of nausea. Okay, so a really beautiful stone for that. Another stone that's good for travel sickness is desert rose. So here's it there. This beautiful little piece of desert rose. And again, carrying that in your pocket, you have to be careful because it is a little bit fragile. So I usually wrap it up in a little cloth or tissue and then put that in a pouch and then put that in my pocket. And again, that will really help to release nausea and motion sickness if you start to suffer that. And again, you can just take it out, you can rub it, or you can hold it on the area where you're feeling that nausea, and it will help to dissipate that. Another stone that is good for motion sickness and travel sickness is amethyst. Okay, so I have this amethyst sphere. I love to travel with this, and again, I just put it in a pouch and I put it in my pocket. It's not that big, so it fits easily in my pocket, and I will have that on me, that if I start to feel a little bit woozy, queasy, a little bit dizzy even, you know, sometimes nausea can create, you know, also headaches and dizziness, that the amethyst will help to release that. And I like to hold the amethyst sphere in my hands. I mean, you can use a tumbled stone of amethyst. It doesn't have to be a sphere, but the sphere feels really good in the hand. So I just hold it in my hand and I just rub it. And not only does it help to take the nausea away or the headache or the dizziness, but it also is very soothing. So if you have a little bit of nerves or anxiety around travel, it will help to dissipate that. And then the last stone that I will show you is a piece of smoky quartz. Okay, there it is. Beautiful smoky quartz. And again, you can carry this as a tumbled stone. This one is a point, as you can see, okay? And the smoky quartz is great for grounding, so it's good to ground you. If you are flying on the airplane, or you're in a boat, or you're on the train, or you're in the car for long periods of time, and let's say you get out of the car, or you're off the airplane, or out of the train or the boat, and let's say you still feel like you're moving, and you still feel like the ground underneath your feet is moving, you still have that feelings of motion, then carrying the smoky quartz will help to ground your energy and help to release those sort of phantom feelings of motion. Now, you could also take some quiet moments where you lay down. You can put the smoky quartz directly on your root chakra, so on your pelvis, your pubic bone area. You just place the smoky quartz there, and the smoky quartz will help to ground your energies. It will work directly on the root chakra, clearing out any energy congestion there, and will help to anchor you to the earth so that you feel anchored and grounded, and it will dissipate those feelings of motion long after you have stopped traveling. So really good for that. And the smoky quartz is nice because it can also help to promote a good sleep, especially if you're changing time zones, and the amethyst is good for that as well. So I would suggest putting the amethyst along with the smoky quartz stone underneath your pillow when you sleep, so that you can adjust to the time zones and have a really good deep sleep from your travels, so that you can rejuvenate. So I highly recommend that as well. One last stone that I would like to talk about, and I'll just show you a piece of it here, is a piece of black tourmaline, because this is definitely worth mentioning. So it's just a black stone, just like that. And black tourmaline, if you carry that in your travel kit, black tourmaline will also protect you when you travel, so protecting you from negativity or the stress of other travelers if you are in a busy airport or busy train station. And it's a good grounding stone to help relieve stress when you travel, so that you can be calm, relaxed, grounded, and protected. So I would also highly recommend adding that one to your travel kit. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Christa Lynn, crystal healing therapist, as well as teacher of crystal healing classes. If you would like more information on crystals, then please like my Facebook page, or you can visit my website at christalyn.ca. Thank you so much. Blessings to you, happy travels, and namaste.